A significant power struggle is quietly unfolding in Nigeria's ruling party, one that could reshape the APC political landscape ahead of 2027 election. President Bola Tinubu is facing off against state governors. What has become a fierce battle over who controls the party's National Assembly candidate list. At stake, loyalty to the president's policies, of course, versus the governor's political ambition. Now, in the corridors of power, President Tinubu's administration is actually locked in this battle. It didn't probably anticipate. The fight is over something fundamental to the Nigerian politics. Who decides who runs for the National Assembly in 2027 under the All Progressive Congress? On the surface, it looks routine. It's just a party nomination process that hard. But on the scratch, you will find something very far more consequential to the party. President Tinubu had set up a high-level committee to protect the interests of lawmakers who have loyalty, of course, supported his renewed home agenda. The goal was to keep those that supported him in parliament and ensure the continuity of his policies. But there is a huge problem. The nomination process happened at the state level, of course, and the state governors had the control of these state machineries. Now, governors had used that control to push their own preferred candidate and politician who answered to them, not necessarily to the president's will. But the result is conflicting. Now, directives is mounting confusion and open questions about who actually holds power in APC. Now, the political strategists say that the nomination have been doctored. Inside report also intends lobbying between governors and the APC National Working Committee. There are even disputes over who has authority to declare winners, the party leadership or in the state structures. This has been a continuous talk since the conclusion of the primary. But President Tinubu, he says that it's an opportunity to shift the balance of power. As some political analysts have actually put it, is the president still controlling the party, or have the governors become the dominant? Now, the stakes couldn't even be higher. Tinubu needs National Assembly members that will support his re-elections in 2027 general election, of course, which his policy is facing a lot of public resistance. But if governors succeed in replacing loyal lawmakers with their own choices, the president's legislative agenda could be at a high stake. Meanwhile, party members are actually confused. Observers are asking a very hard question. And Nigerians who will ultimately vote in 2027 are also watching to see if the president still controls his own political party. The APC National Assembly list remains unknown. Now, the battle lines are clearly drawn. The question now is, will President Tinubu's political will prevail, or will the governors determine who flies the National Assembly's APC ticket in 2027? The APC has said that the candidate list will be released soon, but as a report actually shows, there is a huge significant uncertainty about who will actually be on it. The dispute speaks to a fundamental question in the Nigerian politics. After you win the presidency, how do you maintain control over the party machinery itself? For President Tinubu, that answer will determine whether his next 4 years in office or his next election will be smooth sailing or a constant battle with his own party's governors. We will continue to follow these stories as it develops. Edikan Michael from London.